Chapter 19. Forgiveness doesn't mean access with you again. You can forgive people for their actions that hurt you, but you do have the option to not let them in again with your life. Gervais Firmin ***. I woke up this morning feeling like a raw wound. I had a turmoil of all sorts of emotions running through my mind and my heart felt open. I thought the sex with Ozzy would help me feel better, but it didn't, and when I woke up in his arms this morning, I was disgusted with myself. I don't want to go back to the place I fought so hard to get out of. I apologized to Ozzy for what happened and asked him to leave. Then I called in sick for work and went to see Dr. Sarah. She wasn't expecting me today, so when I got to her office, I had to wait for her to finish attending to another client before being called in. I have just walked into her office. She is sitting at a table by the window, drinking a cup of coffee. I sit on one of the couches and kick my shoes off to pull my feet up on the couch and wrap my arms around my knees. "May Myrtle, how are you?" I take a deep breath and let it out slowly. "I found my mother," is the response I give her because I don't really know how I am feeling and I don't want to lie to her. "You did? Tell me about it, tell me everything." I clear my throat and begin to explain how everything happened without leaving any detail behind. By the time I am done, tears are running down my face and my heart is aching so badly. I don't know if I can ever forgive Lady Chishimba and Lucy. How do I get over what they put me through and consider them family? Now that you had the chance to meet your mother and confront her about what she did to you, do you think you got the closure that you so desired? Do you feel better now? Does it hurt less? You are right, Dr. Sarah, closure is a scam. I am glad you see it now. Closure is a myth, a hoax and a lie. You only get real closure from yourself. You should accept what has happened, forgive yourself, forgive them and move on. Forgive them. How do I forgive? Where do I start from? May, you will not continue going round the same circle. The only way to heal your wounds is through forgiveness. You are not doing it for them but for your own peace of mind. Silence. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing or forgetting the injustice done to you. It doesn't mean returning to a relationship that's harmful. You can forgive someone even if you never have the same relationship. I sigh, I don't know how to do this. Bitterness keeps you a prisoner of yourself. You don't realize that in the process you are hurting yourself too. So where do I start from? Here's what you can do to kickstart your forgiveness. Make a list of all the people who have hurt you, no matter how small or large, going back to when you were a child. After that, order the names from the lowest level of pain and anger to the highest. Start the process of your forgiveness with someone at the bottom of the list going upwards. Can you do this? Can you get the list started when you get home and see how it goes? We take it a day at a time. Forgiveness is hard, my dear, but it's not impossible. Slowly you will get there. I can try. Ozzy. Ozzy, come in, Madam Rashid says. I called her earlier and told her I would be coming in a bit late. With all the information I gathered yesterday, the story is ready for publication. Tell me what you have for me, boy. Are you sure you are ready for what I am about to tell you? She smiles. Spill the gist. I am anxious. You won't believe who May's biological mother is. Is it someone that we know? It's more than someone that we know. Who? The mayor. Which mayor? Capital City. Lady Chishimba. The one and only. You lie. Not at all, I have it all on record. Let's hear it. I will get us some wine. Wine will do. She grabs a bottle of wine from the fridge in her office and pours into 2 glasses, handing me one. Thank you. I place the recorder on the table and place play. We listen silently while drinking the wine. By the time we are done, the bottle of wine is almost empty. This is very good, she says. When can you get the story ready? It will be ready by tomorrow evening. Great. You are surely getting a raise. This is the kind of gist that people want to read. May's story will be located a lot of pages in the magazines. I will have to remove some stories to create more room for this one because this is big. The mayor and also her rival, job well done. I am about to respond when Mrs. Rashid's office opens and Lady Chishimba walks in. Her Worship, Mrs. Rashid says. She looks at me, Ozzy. Hello. To what do I owe the pleasure? Mrs. Rashid asks. You both know why I am here. I don't, I respond. She laughs. It is a coincidence that you and my daughter are my friend. The same daughter you left at the door of an orphanage 20-something years ago. Lady Rashid asks. Oh, so you know. My suspicions are correct. How much do you want? What? How much money do you want to keep the information you have about my daughter to yourself? I laugh. Her Worship, has it come to that? That girl has been through a lot already. I won't allow you or anyone else to continue hurting her. Trying to act like a loving mother to poor May. I am her mother and I will not allow you to hurt her. Or else what? I will ruin you. Mrs. Rashid stands up and walks up to her. Well, I cannot wait to be ruined. Does May even know you are a journalist? That is none of your business, I yell. If you dare publish this information, I swear I. Are you ashamed of her? Don't you want people to know the girl whose life you destroyed is your child? I am not ashamed of her, but this issue will destroy her, and May is a strong girl, she will get over this too, I respond. I think you should leave, Mrs. Rashid tells the mayor. Fine, but you have been warned, she says before heading out. Ella B. Your August girl.